What role did Thelonious Monk play in the evolution of jazz? If you are curious about how one man could change the face of jazz, you are about to discover the incredible impact of Thelonious Monk. Let us explore his journey and contributions to this vibrant genre. Thelonious Monk, born on October 10, 1917, in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, was more than just a pianist and composer. He was a revolutionary in the jazz world. By the time he was a teenager, Monk was already playing rent parties, sitting in on organ and piano at a local Baptist church, and even winning amateur hour competitions at the Apollo Theater. In the early to mid-1940s, Monk became the house pianist at Minton's Playhouse in Harlem, a place that would become the cradle of the Bebop revolution. Here, he played alongside other jazz legends like Dizzy Gillespie, Charlie Parker, and Kenny Clarke. Monk's unique style, which included dissonances, angular melodic twists, and the use of flat ninths and flat fifths, was instrumental in shaping the sound of bebop. Monk's approach to playing the piano was unlike anyone else's. He had a harsh and percussive touch, often hitting the keys with his fingers held flat rather than in a natural curve. He also used space and silence in his music, which was unusual for a bebop pianist. This unorthodox style, combined with his use of stride and angular rhythms, made his music stand out. In 1947, Monk recorded his first sessions with Blue Note, which marked a significant turning point in jazz history. These sessions introduced his unique compositions, such as Humph and Thelonious, which featured complex harmonies and unexpected melodic lines. Monk's music was not just about fast, virtuosic solos. It was about creating a new architecture for jazz, where harmony and rhythm melded seamlessly with the melody. Monk's influence extended beyond his own playing. He was a prolific composer, and his pieces, such as Round Midnight, Blue Monk, and Straight, No Chaser, became staples of the jazz repertoire. These compositions were not just melodies over popular chord progressions, but entirely new structures that other musicians could build upon. Despite initial criticism and commercial failure, Monk's music eventually gained widespread recognition. By the late 1950s, he was performing successful engagements with musicians like John Coltrane and had signed with major labels like Columbia Records. In 1964, he became the third jazz musician to be featured on the cover of Time magazine. Monk's legacy is not just about his music, it is also about his impact on the culture of jazz. He encouraged musicians to think differently about their craft, to venture into new territories, and to create music that was both rooted in tradition and ahead of its time. His commitment to originality in every aspect of his life, from his fashion to his use of language, made him an icon and a figure of fascination. In essence, Thelonious Monk played a pivotal role in the evolution of jazz by introducing new harmonic innovations, unique playing styles, and a fresh approach to composition. His influence continues to be felt today, making him one of the most important figures in the history of jazz.